You're watching The Blitz, sponsored by Realtor Michael Rocha.
Welcome to the season finale of The Blitz. And for all you Blitz fans out there, you know that the final game of the regular season is always the Harvest Bowl. And this week we have coverage of Harvest Bowl 17. Pitman High hosting rival Turlock High. Pitman entered this game with a 2-2 record, while Turlock entered with a 4-0 record, and the Bulldogs, they were guaranteed a C-Cal title despite the outcome of the game, but Pitman wanted to play spoiler to Turlock's potential undefeated season, something that Turlock desperately wanted to keep intact because this is their 100th season. As if that wasn't enough on the line, the Bulldogs, having won 6 consecutive city titles, were looking to jump ahead of the series for the first time in history.
Penalty, 1, 2, 3, run! Dogs on me, dogs on 3, 1, 2, 3, go! Let's go!
Strong start on the very first play of the game by Pitman's defense, specifically Noah Satala, who sacks Cole Gilbert for a loss of 3. But Turlock and Gilbert respond immediately. Josiah Gonzalez takes the fake and tricks me along with the pride, and that clears way for Gilbert, who picks up 59 yards in a hurry. He's down at Pitman's 24-yard line where Gonzalez gets the ball for real. The senior back takes his first carry of the game all the way to the house. That's a touchdown, and Turlock leads 7-0 real quickly. The Bulldogs taking care of business early. They keep their foot on the gas pedal on the ensuing kickoff when Landon Magina muffs the return. The ball is live, and Turlock regains possession with great field position. Cue another scoring drive by the Bulldogs. Gilbert working his magic once again. He picks up 17 yards on the run, taking a hard hit out of bounds, and soon enough, Turlock is knocking on the door inside the 5, but Pitman's defense is strong. Turlock is denied on 2nd down, and then denied again on 3rd down with Laludi Elisaya infiltrating the backfield. Pitman's goal line stand cracks on 4th down, however, and Gonzalez adds another touchdown to his stat sheet. It's 14-0 with 8:42 left in the first quarter, and Pitman hasn't even touched the ball on offense yet. We fast forward to Pitman's second possession of the game, and we've got Jared Morin picking up a couple of yards with his legs and tack on some more for the face mask. The Pride find themselves in the red zone, but then disaster strikes, fumble on the play, and everyone's trying to scoop it up. It's a melee out there, but JT Foreman II eventually recovers and puts an end to a promising Pitman drive. Anthony Manzo nearly returns the favor a few plays later, but he drops the interception. Turlock punts, then forces a Pitman punt, putting its offense back in the driver's seat. Here's Gilbert once again padding his rushing stats. That's an 18-yard gain, and that's followed by a 20-yard pass to tight end David Cruz, who catches the ball and shows off some fancy footwork. It's like he's dancing out there. He's down at Pitman's 18, which sets the stage for an 18-yard touchdown run by Cade Gilbert. He's untouched, and it's 21-0. Which is the halftime score. And that means it's time to recognize our sponsor. A 2-time Reader's Choice winner for Best Real Estate Agent, Michael Rocha is known to put his clients first. Whether you're buying or selling in 2021, Michael Rocha is the agent to call because he'll get you the best deal. For more info, call 209-485-5228 and follow 209 Real Estate on Instagram and M. Rocha Homes on Facebook. And we're back. Pitman opens the half on offense, and we've got a 15-yard connection from Morin to Jackson Hart, who's thrown out of bounds and right into my shin. Another Pride turnover in the very next play, though, a fumbled snap, and Turlock takes advantage of the mistake with a 2-play scoring drive. Here is Gonzalez from 27 yards out, scoring his 3rd touchdown of the game. The Bulldogs are laying it on their rivals, and they now lead 28-0. Due to camera issues, we missed another lost fumble by Pitman that gave Turlock the ball near the red zone. That leads to a 14-yard run by Gonzalez, which is followed by another run that puts the Bulldog offense at the 1-yard line. And that's where JT Foreman takes the plunge for a touchdown. It's 35-0, and the Pride are in desperate need of a break, which they get on the ensuing kickoff when Sergio Romo gets the ball in his hands and snakes his way downfield at breakneck speed. I need to clarify though, because when I said they get a break, I meant heartbreak, because there's a flag on the play for holding. It doesn't count. but Pitman still finds itself on the cusp of scoring when another heartbreak happens, an interception by Ty Texera. Turlock capitalizes on the turnover with a 3-play drive that's capped by a spectacular double pass trick play. Bo Green to Logan Hart to Logan Smith, and the result is a 93-yard touchdown. This is the play of the game without a doubt, but due to the aforementioned camera issues, we get the overhead footage, and so no replay this week. It's 42-0 in the final seconds of the third quarter, and the Bulldogs, they are pumped. Turlock's defense comes up big on the next possession with yet another turnover, another fumble recovered by Foreman, which is followed by a 1-play drive from Pitman's 24-yard line. Cruz gets the pitch on the back end before giving everybody a visual definition of second effort. That's a 24-yard touchdown run, and Turlock is up 49-0. But the game, it wouldn't end in a shutout because Pitman responds with a 1-play drive of its own. Sophomore Joey Stout takes the handoff and navigates through the Bulldog defense en route to a 73-yard touchdown run. Pitman gets on the board, but the outcome remains the same. Turlock wins Harvest Bowl 17 by a score of 49-7.
Big win for this city, man. This is the first time that we have taken the lead in this series, man. Something they
It's definitely been hard, different than normal, because of course we don't have that bonding time as a team. We don't have getting to know each other, getting to know this guy goes down a little bit too much to the right, so I got to help him on his left. But we definitely came together as friends and as a family at the end. I'm going to miss these boys not having a full season with them, so that's what's unfortunate. But I really loved how we came together this game, and we're all ready to always back each other up, always. We just wanted the mindset of us just to come together as a team and say, you know what, let's put our heads down and run it. We did have a couple flags, we just got to control ourselves, but the main goal is just to put it down Pitman's throats. We love playing Pitman, we love having a great Harvest Bowl, so we just put our heads down and do what we can do best. It's our 100th year, as our hat says, so being able to say that we beat Pitman more times than they beat us is just an amazing feeling. I love all my teammates. I want to give out a shout out to Cade Gilbert, Cole Gilbert, David Cruz, all my linemen. We got Xavier Serrano, Chase, we got Solomon, Ashton, and who am I missing? I'm missing someone, I feel bad, but I'm really excited. So all my linemen, I love them. It's weird, when you normally don't end a season on a win, so now we're just gonna go live it up, have a great time with my friends, maybe let out a few tears, but it's been a great season, it's been a great time living it up with my boys, so I'm proud of us as a whole.
Turlock's win marks the 7th straight Harvest Bowl victory for the Bulldogs, and they now lead the Harvest Bowl series for the very first time since the game's inception. And with the win, Turlock posts another undefeated season in league. They've been undefeated in their league since 2016. Turlock's defense came up big, recovering 5 turnovers. Pitman's defense also played really well and tough Friday night. In fact, they sacked Turlock's quarterback Bo Green a total of 6 times. Despite that, however, Turlock's offense still shined, and they end the season scoring an average of 51.6 points per game. Now, a big part of that performance was Josiah Gonzalez. He recorded 102 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns on 14 carries. As for Pitman, their standout, Joey Stout, finished the game with 125 yards and a touchdown on 9 carries. Now, with the 2021 edition of the Blitz coming to an end, I think it's appropriate to thank a few people. Number 1 on the list is reporter Angelina Martin, who not only records all the stats we use for the Blitz, but she also writes the articles that are printed in the Turlock Journal. In the same vein, photographer Candy Padilla is on the sideline every Friday, taking multiple pictures of all the action that happens on the gridiron. Behind the scenes, we also have Harold George and Sharon Hoffman, who, along with myself, create a lot of the graphics both in print and for these episodes. In terms of this specific episode, a big shout out to John Thompson for providing some of the overhead shots of plays that we missed due to camera difficulties. And of course, we have to thank Michael Rocha with Atlantic Realty for being our sponsor on the season and making all this coverage possible. Now, while there was a lot of changes, obstacles, and uncertainty for players on the field, there was also those 3 things for people off the field like myself and a lot of people at the Journal. In fact, we weren't even sure if the Blitz was going to happen this year, but thankfully, it all worked out. And I know we've been joking around in the intro calling this season 7.5, but in reality, this is the 8th season of the Blitz, and it's been a thrill to bring all these highlights and coverage to everybody watching. And so with that being said, that does it for this season of the Blitz. Thank you for watching.
Mm-hmm.